Hi guys, today aircraft electronic box teardown, and yes, we have here a really black box, not of one of those orange things that pretend to be a black box. So it is a flasher for exterior lights made by Grimes manufacturing company. It is a very famous brand of aircraft light systems. And model number D6270, serial number 10213. So it is just a black box with Emerton paint, plate like this at the back, and one 5-way connector, and of course legs for screwing it to the airframe. So I know I must first remove this connector, because if not you cannot undo the cover. It is attached to the cover, and all the other parts are coming with the base, so it would be very fast. So of course we are here in using imperial screws, which may be really difficult to find if you need a replacement. You need to take apart US made stuff, and it is not always easy. So on the side here the screws have some kind of lock nuts attached to the base plate, so they are quite hard to turn in fact. So what will we have in this box? It is a flasher device, so probably to make a flash on and off the navigation lights, I guess, for the aircraft, or runway approach lights, or whatever you have on the top. Traffic light maybe, not sure how to call them exactly. So here is what we have. Oh, it is interesting. First, in the cover we have a schematic. I did already open the box, but I did not notice this. So we have a 28 volts DC power supply on pin A, with a noise filter, a resistor, a fuse, a motor that switch on and off two contacts here. So for two loads it seems, with maybe more noise filtering, with a 10 ohm resistor and 10 microfarad capacitor. So here is what it looks like. Yes, surely enough we have a motor. Seems to be made by Cornell. The noise filter here is made by Cornell Dubilier, very famous brand. There is one more capacitor here. Some plastic gears, surprisingly enough. So it looks like this motor turns and makes drive some contacts at the back here, which I cannot see yet. But if I undo this cover, this plate, base plate, yes, here we are. We have two relay contacts in fact. So do they actuate at the same time? No. It looks when one is off, the other one is on. The two filter capacitors here, and in this probably the resistors. So we will have a look inside here in order to check if the motor looks is in any decent condition. I guess we have access to the brushes or something like this. No, it is just the back of the motor housing, because it seems to be in some kind of shielding, as you can see. So there is not much to see in here. I can put back this cover in place. So in fact it is a perfectly usable item. apart from the fact it needs 28 volts. We have a dead code here of 8326. It is weird because the other parts in fact seem much older than this. When you see this kind of part, it looks like a 60s, 50s or 60s part. This capacitor also. Okay, so I will try to power on the motor and see what happens. Let me grab some leads. Which one? This one. So sadly my bench power supply is only 15 volts at 1 ampere, but maybe it will be enough. Up it is to the maximum, so looks like we have a ground arriving here and the supply arriving here through the resistor and fuse. So it is not turning at all. Not sure if the fuse is good or not. I hear a little bit of noise. So probably, yes, there are sparks, so probably either it is stuck, which is perfectly possible, or it really wants more power. Oh, looks like it was stuck and I did just free it. So I think it just needs a little bit of grease. Yes, oil, grease and so on. So let me take care of this and will be right back. Okay, so just a few drops of my trusty all-purpose oil, kind of oil I have for since many years, and now it is turning with 15 volts. Interesting, but it looks like no. There is a resistor here, so it is much slower with... is it a resistor? No, yes. 10 ohms resistors. So it is a little bit slower on this side. But here it works faster, like so. So we will have a look at the other side, what happens with the contacts. You can see there is a cam here and they are alternately on and off. So this is interesting. A very simple setup, but probably requires regular maintenance, because the contacts may spark and they get dirty, and of course all the mechanics needs either grease, and it is a DC motor, so it probably has brushes, so probably not as good as a solid state item. So it is white, it is quite strange, it is so modern. 1983. I should have expected a solid state thing at this period of time, but maybe it is just a cost thing and it was more effective to do this. Not sure. But this is a nice little thing, a little bit of rust here. So yes, it is just making alternatively contacts between B and C here, to have two flasher lights, it seems. Okay, so I will put this back together now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.